ride. Be free. Locked on. Locked on. Bullseye. Time to say hello. Ha! Locked on. Locked on. Locked on. Knock him down. Take me up. Bullseye. Let's fly. Yeah.
Hey Red, how are you doing? Oh yeah, I made a video, right? About that dev discussion. Yes, I saw that.
Show me your move. Try and stop me. Farewell. Go. You're free now. Let's fly. How about this? Have some fun, citlali.
I mean, nothing special actually, if you ask me. The only thing is like, yeah, they will give us some reward, like out of like Imaginarium City, and that's it. So yeah, let's say from now on we could get actually, let's say it's not bad, why not? I mean, we should get new Imaginarium City in a week. Yes, in a week. So yeah, we could get some like elixir. Other than that, some fragile resin, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, not like, yeah, at least something. I mostly like quality of life from patches. I mean, like, you know, like, yes, but, you know, I already get used to all of this stuff. I mean, like, let's say in general, it's okay. Leveling up characters, etc., something like that. They definitely, like, what they actually did, it's a huge changes, I would say. It's changes for compasses. Yeah, that's a huge change, because you can see literally everything on the map now. The only thing which is left is Oculus, that's it. But for Oculus we have like this stuff. So yeah, to find them, you have this stuff. Not a bad changes, but again, like, no artifacts loadout, like, it's actually bad. I want them to add some, like, you know, like, to quickly switch between characters and sets would be nice, you know, something quick swap. That would be actually crazy. Can't wait for more chest feature. Currently, oh, about Mora. I mean, guys, I don't know, like, why. Maybe I mean, you can get about 200 Mora out of like that Serenity pot, as you know. So yeah, it's weekly 200. Yes, it's not enough. I agree with you. It's not like Mora. It's a problem in this game. Not only Mora, by the way, books and Mora. It's actually a huge problem in this game. Like, even if you have enough mats to level up your characters, you still don't have enough Mora. It's always like that. For me, it's not a big issue because I don't level up all of the characters, you know. But yeah, if I only try to do that. Even my Mora, for me, it's about like, yeah, pretty decent amount. It's not enough, you know. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? There still will be some hidden chests that like, yes, like it's always like that. You cannot get all of the chests. We always have hidden chests, that's true. But that's alright. I mean, like, it's actually a game you need to kind of like, let's say, yeah, there should be something, you know? I like kills mobs like this. Not gonna lie, it's the most fun way to kill them. Damn, bro, it's so fun, not gonna lie. Oh my god, it's so fun. I always do that with Ororon. With Ororon is way more like, yeah. Alright, so let's, I'm gonna start with my ordinary stuff, like with Spiralabis, but after that, maybe in like, after a couple of runs, I will, yeah, as I know, like I said that I'm going to level up like Constellation 6 my banner. But I want to wait for Desta.
Let's fly.
Oh, you cannot go. Okay. But yeah, like, you know, like let's say all of the upgrades, actually it's I personally didn't like it so much. You know why? Because they just give us like some upgrades for compasses, etc., something like that by a little, you know, like last patch was about the compass as well. Like previous patch was about the compass as well. Like, I mean, like developer discussion, you know, like it's annoying if you do something, just do it in one like update. Why you just like, because you know, like at the moment they cannot everything we need to the compass, right? If I'm not like everything you need, not Oculus, because for Oculus we have other stuff, not hidden chest, because hidden chest is actually fun to play, to do, to find, to do the video, etc. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, you know, like, I understand that they don't want to do some significant changes to this game, because, yeah, this game is actually, like, yeah, like, every little update can destroy the balance of this game, you know, especially when it, if they want to do it, like, for combat system. Okay, so yeah, let's try with this Spiralabis.
Burn it down! Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye!
So I want to do a couple tests before like level 6 my Bennett, because yeah, I will be alright, I think. Hey, that's the harder. Compass impact, yeah, actually that's true. Hey Rohita, that's true actually, that's a compass impact. I agree with you. Because you know why? They add some changes to the compass, like 3 patches back to back, something like that. They can do it in one, like, say, you know, like in one run, like in one update. Why is it like, anyway, like it's personally, updates for this game not bad, especially rewards. And the most important, what I actually liked a lot, you can reset last stage of Imaginarium City, which is actually cool. You know why? Because let's say it's kind of additional end game content to the game. Yes, it's not going to be so, but yeah, pretty challenging if you want to do some tests, you know. Now, like from now on, from like next next Imaginarium City, you can do like something like that. You can go to performance, if I'm not mistaken, and party setup, etc., something like that. You will have a chance to like reset your last stage, and that's it. Even after getting all of the rewards, you can do it again and again with different like team. No need to go from the first stage, you know. That's actually a cool upgrade. It's kind of like additional end game content, because usually last stage pretty challenging. Just like the difference in chasca, Lekina, and Mavuika, other teams won't make a difference unless Pyro Infusion teams. Like, yeah, right, I know that. Thank you very much for that info, but yeah. But actually, it will be like difference for Arlecchino, definitely. Like, yeah, for Shanling, for Arlecchino, definitely a difference. All we need is artifacts loadout. I'm asking, you know, like what? Hey MZ, how are you doing? It's not like, let's say, like, if you ask me, Rohit, what I need to do, what I need to the game, like, yeah, okay, like, you don't want to add like artifacts loadout because, you know, like some players just, I don't know, like if they super casual or something says that we don't need loadouts because, like, yeah, after like you just equip any of the characters you have because we don't have so many characters with its own set, you know. But it's not the case if you want to do some tests, you know. What I want, like, them to add to this game, like, switch between characters and artifacts, like, quickly remove all of them in one click, you know. Like, no need to go, like, one by one, which is super annoying, you know, and find another characters. Like, yeah, like, it will speed up, so, like, yeah, in this case, you will spend more time on the game, but not on this trashy stuff. Well, like, I haven't explored my Dragon's Point. Oh, about that, by the way, if you saw that announcement, or like, yeah, like Albedo involved. By the way, back then, Albedo's story was maybe one of the best one. I like it a lot in Dragon's Spine. It was just crazy. So yeah, maybe this one is going to be in Dragon's Spine as well, but I doubt a little bit, but it's possible. Okay, so yes, Rat. You see, like Rat says the same. Like, he doesn't need. I mean, that's true. Like, actually, let's say like that. I have enough like artifacts, to not having that. But switching between artifacts, like, let's say, it's actually not a bad idea. You know, like, immediately switch between them. It's actually not a bad idea. It's not so difficult to do. You just pick the character, the source character, and you just like place like or equip all of these artifacts to like destination characters. That's it. It's not so difficult to do. But yeah, would be nice to have something like at least something like Wuthering Waves does. You know, like Wuthering Waves did to the Kuro Games did to Wuthering Waves, because they just give us like 20 slots and you can place anything you want. It's kind of a character, you know, and that's it. You just choose a character, choose a set, and that's it. It's actually a great idea. It's simple, but it's pretty productive. Yeah, my average exploration progress around 4 real 30 in all regions. That's crazy, actually. I remember when I was like low adventure, someone was like helping me with finish. It was best state. Oh, you mean Dragonspine? Yeah, Dragonspine was actually, if you ask me, guys, Dragonspine back then, when I started the game, Dragonspine was the first map for me, which like expansion, you know. Back then we only had like this place, which is Mondstadt and Leo Harbor, and that's it. So yeah, without like Chenyu Whale and without like Chasm, right? So yeah, like something like that. It was like kind of, this was like a gray space, something like that, you know, like this one. Like something like this, just imagine. So the point is, so yeah, this place, this one was a first like map expansion, and it was crazy, but super difficult. We like only Goulash, you know, like saved us, which is actually reduces that temperature. Like, yeah, that temperature. That was crazy. For a new player like me, artifacts loadout early and needed, like share too much artifacts. Yeah, that's true, actually. My kinich, mavuika, chasca, whatever, share some artifacts. Yeah, but you know what's MZ? You just like, you know, like, let's say, would it be that so crazy if you just like go to the artifact set, right? Click the button, like, for example, like switch the artifact, right? And switch in one click with the character you want. You know, that's what I want like to add to the game, you know? And that would be so, like, it's actually would be pretty productive, you know? No need to like choose a character and do it one by one, just in one click, or remove all of the artifacts in one click. Anyway, it's my like kind of, I want this like literal, to be honest, like artifacts loadout, I maybe don't need it to the game because yeah, I have a lot, but switching between artifacts is not a bad idea. Finally, I be able to enjoy Albedo Real. Oh yeah, Albedo Real quest. Actually, you know, like as I mentioned, Albedo's quest was actually one of the best quests in this game. Okay, so yeah, let me first try this team. My damage with this team with my xilonen is 49k724. For Arlecchino overloaded, it's about like, oh yeah, for Arlecchino loaded, I don't use Bennett or I use Bennett. I use iansan. Like for Arlecchino like overloaded, I will try to do it as well. So yeah, couple tests, and after that I will switch like do this Bennett Constellation 6. With Constellation 6, by the way, this Polar Beast would be way easy because of shields. Yes, I might get some problem in the future, but I think it will be alright. I mean, like, yeah, because actually it's not so impactful. I mean, Constellation 6 on all of the stuff, it's actually might be extremely useful when you fight against like the enemies like Tulpa. Oh yeah, I want to test another thing. Just give me a chance, like, give me a second. You know what? I just saw a couple videos where guys used xilonen against Tulpa, which is actually nonsense. You know why? Because like you cannot get that whimsy works pretty properly against Tulpa, because Tulpa it's a hard hydro. It's actually bad to use that because you always get Geo. White Geo is great because you by default can get Geo plus another element, which is crystallized. But you cannot do with Pyro. Let me check that if it's work or not, because as I know it's not working properly. So the team is going to be like that. Arlecchino, it's going to be xilonen. Let's go Bennett. And maybe like iansan, somehow to get like to give more buffs,
This
maybe
will
some
be a productive partnership,
or maybe
I
some
hope.
shield. No, like it's okay. Maybe I will not. I'm not going to use iansan at all. I love like first 1.6 event is still the best one for me. I mean, I don't remember that, right? 1.6. If you mean that Dragon Spine event where Albedo and Bennett's, like unlucky Bennett was, yes, I agree with that. That was the best event in the game. And back then, we got a weapon, which is sword. If I'm not mistaken, that was really great. I'll do the first two summers updates, like one of... Also, you know which one? Hey Ali, how are you doing? You know which one? Do you remember that officials event, temporary event, which is actually also pretty cool when we got like official outfit? Okay, so yeah, let me do something. I want to check. At the moment, I have no buffs whatsoever. Hydro resistance because of different elements, but no buffs, right? Yeah. So pyro, etc., something like that.
Bring it.
Let me check if I can get. No, I can get like Geo and Hydro. That's true. Like you cannot get Pyro in this case. You know why? Because it's impossible. This like you cannot apply element to that dude. Because of that, you cannot get any Geo. Like, well, yes, the only you do that to get Restret. That's true, but. If that's Restret, is it working? I mean, yes, maybe. You know?
Let's light it up.
Well, let me do some let me do a couple tests. I just want to test it because you know why? Maybe let's go Zhongli. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Yes, Vortex 2.8 and second summer update. It was like Kazuha Monofish. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't remember that exactly like which ones, but yeah, that official update was just crazy because of outfit. It's like, by the way, both of them it's fake Albedo ones, and another one it's fake official ones. You know, like both of them with a fake main characters. You know, something like that. It's really cool. It's really was cool. Yes, farming that officials map was annoying, if you remember that, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have any like footages and videos, but yeah, that was cool. So yeah, let's try to get...
Lake Bear. Teamwork is drift.
It was 90k, right? Just a second. Now let me use without, like, I don't want to use... do I have Bennett? No, I don't have. Anyway, I can do it. I mean, like, I want to check without xilonen.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
No, it's not this, but like it's a late damage. Actually, no, it's alright. Like, anyway, let's. Yes, I wasn't in game, unfortunately, when Albedo had a fake version. Yeah, that was actually the best one. If you ask me, that was the best quest, main quest in the game. We got a weapon, which is like sword. It was Facing Desire, but yes, just a second. Facing Desire, if I'm not mistaken. One of the best swords in the game, by the way. Yeah, Facing Desire one. It was crazy. And also like Unlucky Bennett. Genshin will like Chasm upgrade combos. Oh yeah, Chasm upgrade. Yeah, Chasm upgrade was recent update, but still it was good. Chasm, but then we got like Chasm Underground. That was cool. Alright, so yeah, let me give it a try. Like first team I'm going to use like this one, just for a test purpose. With Bennett. So yeah, this team like gives me like Shanling in this case gives me 49, 7 to 24 damage. Actually, not so much. Also, I want to do plunging Arlecchino, but it's like on the second half with Bennett. And maybe that's it. After that, so yeah, let's give it a try. Alex, you're lucky to get that weapon because it's best for Furina. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. But you know why I don't use that weapon on Furina? I know that this weapon is the best for Furina. I don't use it because so many players just don't have access to that weapon. And I need to use Favonius weapon, you know? So yeah, because like kinda like, yeah, cheating. Because that weapon is really cool for Furina, just incredibly great. It gives you energy recharge, it gives you skill, crit rate, and also skill damage. It's just made for, not only for Furina, by the way. This weapon made for so many characters. You can use it on Albedo, on Furina. You can actually use it on any sort character whose damage scales, or like, yeah, whose main source of the damage is a skill. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I don't want to sorry about that, Josh. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. Yeah, it's 49, 7, 24. It's actually, this team is actually a pretty great team. And for the second half, actually, you can go like xilonen, like this team with New Bullet. It will be alright. No, let's give it a try because like my damage should be a little bit higher than it. And Bennett. Chiori. What do you have access on? Oh yes, Chiori as well. That's true. That's true, Desta. That's true. Chiori as well. Like so many like characters can use this weapon.
Hands where I can see them. Everybody stand.
It's this one a little bit random actually.
This is where we fall. Overrule.
Midnight Phantasma.
Stop right there. Let's light it up. Teamwork is... Justice will prevail.
Alright. You know what? I don't want to waste so much time. Alright, so yeah. I will do recording, so yeah, like, because...
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
Okay guys, let's do some tests. So finally, huh? So yeah, I ruined my account completely. But let's give it a test. I want to test the same team. Let's give it a try first. With Bennett, I should get a little bit more damage, I assume. But mostly I want to test that shielding, destroying the shield. Yes, Constellation 6, I announced, oh hell no. Yes, I announced that by the way, Ali, yesterday. So I'm going to Constellation 6 my Bennett. Because you know why? I mean, actually, I don't need that, like Constellation 6, but it's kind of limiting some of my archetypes and some of gameplay and damage as well, you know, so why not? And like at the moment, let's say like that, I never used Bennett with Ayaka, never ever, because I don't like to use Ayaka so much. But yeah, recently I use Ayaka a lot, and I mostly use Ayaka in like freeze teams, you know, not with Bennett. And also we have access to iansan at the moment. Can you check my theory? Well, yes, of course I can. Give me your ID, no problem, I'll check it. Alright, so yeah, let's just...
Race you! You asked for it! Final board! Huh? I'm going in!
Yeah, it's 52. It's like not so much, but it's better than it was before. It means like all of the damages will be increased.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let's light it up!
No, the only problem I have...
Hands where I can see them! Stop right there!
The only problem I have... It's like getting some more... getting more noblesse for my Chevrus. The skirk got her own dedicated support and Bennett cannot. Yes, like no, that's true. Like, actually, that was one of the reasons, Desta. So I guess no more. It's not because yes, I thought about that as well, because skirk is going to be like extremely restrictive. Ali, can you give me your UID? Okay, I think I have it. Just a second. If I'm not mistaken, I have it. No need to log into the game. Let me check it. No, I don't have it. No, I don't have it, unfortunately.
No one's joined me on an adventure.
So if you can,
ages.
like, just give
Come
me
on,
your... I will...
Let's go.
Yeah. And that's true, Desta. Because you know why? I mean, like, let's say, at the moment, let me now check the team I used for, like, second half. The only, like, at the moment, I need more artifacts for my...
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
For my... Chevrus, you know why? Because she doesn't have enough energy recharge and I'm struggling a little bit. 149 is not enough. She's mostly off field. In this case, I need to do some like, yeah, strange moves to catch the particle, which is actually annoying. About the Bennett, yes. Yeah, he was it. Like, now let's fight against shells. So yeah. Second team is going to be the team. If you remember, guys, I used this team, which is actually a great team, but... with Constellation 6 Bennett is way better. Also in this case now I can use DPS Bennett, because when you don't have Constellation 6, using DPS Bennett is a problem, as you know, because he doesn't get infusion. When you use him on field, in this case you can get enough particle to use that burst like back to back to back, yeah, non-stop I would say. Okay, first team is going to be like... Yeah, luckily we have iansan now. You know why? Because iansan really like, you know, she helps so much now, because you just like don't ever think about, like, if you want to go aggravate, you actually can avoid using Bennett completely. You can use iansan with Arlecchino. Yes, not so much buff because she doesn't move enough, but you can do something, you know, like let's say, yeah, couple step backwards and like do a normal attack and she moves a little bit further. So yeah, it's possible. I get it, Forces. What? But I still don't like that team restriction with skirk. Oh yeah, Ali, about like you want me to check your theory. Like, can you give me your UID? But I still don't like that team restriction with you. Oh yeah, about that, actually, you know why they did that? It's they did kind of dedicated DPS cryo character. It's actually okay if you ask me. We at the moment have one, and that's Lini, as you know, guys. Lini is also kind of dedicated pyro. You know why? Because he benefits from, let me show you, let me show you. Like, it's not the same, it's not a great comparison because Skirk is going to have completely different mechanic. But when it comes to characters, as you know, guys, Lini have some restriction because he can be played only within pyro characters, and pyro characters can give him more buff. Yeah, this one. Increase the damage dealt by 60%. So each pyro party members, like other than Lini, will cause the damage dealt to increase by an additional 20%. So it's up to 60%, which is actually yes. So yeah, it's Lini deals like opponents affected by pyro. So yeah, like the point is like, yeah, he mostly can, let's say if you want to get more damage from Lini, you need to use pyro characters. So Skirk is going to be like kind of hydro and
Good things
cryo.
come to those who don't wait around.
About the damage, we yesterday, guys, if you remember, we discussed that Skirk damage. She's going to be actually pretty good. I don't think she can surpass Arlecchino, if you ask me. You know why? It's because Arlecchino has access to melt and vape. And actually, it's a crazy damage, and also like overload. Don't forget about overload because they increase overload multipliers from 5.0, and the multipliers actually damage is actually pretty cool, not bad. You can actually say that vape and overload. It's since we have Constellation 6 Chevrus, overloaded looks better than vape. Yes, we have Yelan, but Yelan is not so consistent, unfortunately. With Chevrus is way more consistent because it gives like damage to all of your teammates. Yelan is restrict, like, yeah, it gives damage only for to an active character. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Okay, so yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, continue.
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Faster! Stronger! Come on! Light it up! Grab from the sky! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Heads up! Yeah! Yeah! Controlled breathing! Start the... light of the blazing sun! Justice will prevail! Stop right there! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Headbutt!
So yeah, let's see. I'm good, thank you very much. Like, I already made my Bennett Constellation 6. So yeah, like I will show you. So because of that, I want to do the test.
Behold!
Let's light it up! Go ahead! Punishment! Eat this! Let me leave you a verse. Body and brain outlines your fate. Judgment!
This good.
You can't run! Everybody stand! Shiver! Nice and spicy! Why do they never... You're toast!
The truth
Let's light it up!
free!
Yeah, the ship just destroyed. Like, it's way faster, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's light it up! Light
Yeah, I need to get used to that. You know why? I never use this constellations.
You can't run!
Yeah, that's it. That's actually super fast.
Rain cutter! No, my sword! Out of the frying pan! Eat this! Everybody stand back! Judgment! Punishment! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Go in! Yeah! You're toast!
I messed up with rotation a little bit because I need to get used to that.
Off we go! Shiver! Judgment! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yeah, it's just great.
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Yeah!
It's way more comfortable to play, not gonna lie.
Lights out.
Yeah, just like, you know, like super easy, super easy. I mean, like, yeah, I remember I was struggling with that so much. I mean, like, not so much. It's still doable without Constellation 6, you saw that. Okay, so yeah, it's way more. So yeah, my bandit finally Constellation 6. Now I want to try, like, yeah, his stealth. Actually, in this case, maybe, like, leveling his skill a little bit more would be... No, let's skip it. It's 9 is okay, completely okay, the most important thing. So yeah, normal attack. If I want to use DPS, it's actually not a bad idea. But I don't think so, I will check it. So yeah, I will see. Because he gets infusion anyway. But yeah, if you want to use DPS Bandit, which is actually possible, you need to level up his normal as well. Because yeah, like in this case, infused damage. Alright, so yeah, let me try Anjing Arlecchino. Guys, if you want me to use like different team comps, just like say it. And also like Dreamers, I remember like about the video, like how to climb that pillar with other different characters. I will do it tomorrow, so yeah. Second team is going to be, yeah, it's going to be Shinyon, Arlecchino. I don't remember if I use Arlecchino with her signature move. Signature, if I'm not mistaken, yes, signature weapon. Let me switch to signature. Like I did like 265 with signature weapon. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be Bennett and this one. First team is like, yeah. By the way, on the first team, you actually can use Mavuika Overloaded. On the second half, Mavuika Overloaded is not so useful, but now, since we have Constellation 6 Bennett, Pyro Archon mode activate. Yeah, that's true actually, Desta. I agree with you. Like, way more easy to play, not gonna lie, but I need to get used to it, because, you know, like, I always just imagine 4 years in a row, you just use Bennett, like, without normal attacks, because, you know, normal attack sucks as hell. That's why his normal attack level is like yeah, his normal attack is not leveled up at all, you know. So yeah, now like when you have some access, yeah, you need to get used to it, but it's super handy, I mean, not gonna lie. So yeah, like first team, you know what, you can actually use Overloaded the same team but with like Mavuika. Second half is not so great, but with Constellation 6 Bennett now it's possible. You need to destroy the shield. Unfortunately, Mavuika's donuts, it's a little bit slow. So any other fast characters is better. Let's say, by the way, there's a huge difference between Constellation, even if your Chevreuse is not Constellation 6, but Constellation 5, it actually gives you more benefit when you need to destroy the shields. You know why? Because of this one, because of this Constellation. Constellation 4 gives you a chance to use like her skill again, if I'm not mistaken, couple times or something like that, you know. And because of this, since it's Spyro, it destroys that electro shield super fast, you know. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's, I don't want to say it's the same like, you know, like Amber's Burst, just crazy as hell. It's like, it's not like Amber's Burst, but still close to it, you know. Anyways, okay, Ali, bye bye, bye bye. Come join me. Crowning, normal, mavuika, normal attack. Oh, for real? Pyro Claymore mod. I mean, like, let me check. No, my mavuika, like, yeah, like, she doesn't need that, you know that. So yeah, I will crown this one, but as I told you guys, so yeah, I don't know, like, if this book is, like, will be useful by Skirk, so I keep it. If it's not, I will use all of the books. Oh, by the way, this mat's definitely for Escoffier. Don't forget about. So yeah, maybe I will do it later, but you need to do that because you know why? Burst is like that initial hit, which is actually huge hit, which gives you more damage, a lot of damage, like millions of damage, I would say. This one is donuts, like, yeah, no charge attacks. So yeah, you need to level it up as well. So yeah, like rotation is going to be like Mavuika skill, then Chevrus, then official, then like this one. Yeah, let's give it a try. And by the way, guys, we can discuss not only Escoffier, because we already know actually we have a lot of info
Many
about
insects
Skirk.
have a compulsion to follow the light.
They are
And
talking
humans
too
are the
much.
same.
And you don't know, like...
Except we call that light hope.
So yeah, that's Skirk, because, like, yes, we definitely will get some leaks about, like, Skirk gameplay. No need to rush and wish for Escoffier immediately. I still, like, yeah, like, I don't think they will just, like, you know, like, they will kinda remake
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens,
Skirk and give her,
God
like,
should
other
broaden their
elements. It's
horizons in the
impossible.
world below.
She will be still super restrictive. I mean, only Hydra and Cryo allowed to do pretty decent amount of damage. Yes, it still depends, you know why? Because in the future, if we will get some, like, crazy pyro character which can buff and give more affixes to main carry, yes, maybe you can add pyro, you know, to do something. Maybe it's possible. We'll see. All right.
By royal decree, hands where I can see 'em. Drop your weapon. Let's
wrath from the sky!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
quick as a flash. Start the pyroclastic surge.
Unfortunately, not enough energy recharge, but that's alright. The damage is actually cool. It's a way better.
Incinerate. Oz, repeat. Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Control breathing. On light.
Light of the blazing sun!
It works. I hope all of them voice, and yes, I like. Oh, by the way, about voice acting, yes, most likely, you know, like this patch 5.5, we got almost all of them, like, yeah, voiced. Only couple characters was unvoiced, if I'm not mistaken. That was Sino, that was Tignari, and I don't remember last one. It was only 3 characters. I hope so as well, because you know why? Playing the game without voice, it's so terrible. Like, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like so bad. I don't know why. I didn't expect that, to be honest, but yeah, it's very bad. Okay, so yeah, let's do some plunges. So yeah, we need to use our Likino skill first.
Behold
Skyward!
the abyss.
Seize the stars!
I'm going in. Show no mercy.
I think we can do it in one.
Gifts of grace.
I didn't notice the number. Like, yeah, it's like, let me try it again. So yeah, it was actually pretty cool damage. You see, like, I can actually bring him to the shield state immediately with one shot. 1 minute 30 seconds. 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 1 minute 30 se I'm very excited for Genshin updates like Skirk gameplay, Mondstadt, Archon Quest. Yeah, the Welcome Moon web event 11. Yeah, as well. Like, not gonna lie, you know what? Let's say when it comes to gameplay, etc., something like that. So yeah, like, by the way, guys, like recently Desta sent me the link like about like it's not kind of new archetype, but yeah, it's like something which we don't use so much, but still, it's about like, as you know, guys, not we don't have, by the way, so many characters. You remember like a couple times on stream I mentioned the like term like snapshotting. And yeah, you ask what is that? Snapshotting is like when you can get buffs on active skill, which is like, yeah, you can gather all them for like one character, and like official skill is one of the skills. Not, we don't have so many, which can be snapshotted. Because of that, you can use actually buffs with Constellation 6 Bennett. We can use Chivalrous and iansan to snapshot that Oz and get ton of damage. I will try this as well. Unfortunately, you need, for that test, you need Constellation 6 Bennett. Without that, it's kind of impossible. You know why? Because after using this, after using all of the that Oz, using all of the buffs, you switch to the characters to do normal attacks, and it's better to get some infusion, like to do infused attacks, to get more damage. Why is that? Because Oz, as you know, has kind of synergy with normal attacks. That's why Arlecchino's Overload team is so great with Fischl. That's why Chlorine's team is so great with Fischl. Fischl is actually a great character. So yeah, I will try it again. So let me first try the same Arlecchino plunge again. I want to see the number because I did 265. I will do a couple times if it's work. Welkin Moon. Oh yeah, like Dreamers. It's, you know what? It's not Welkin Moon. Yes, like it's kind of like it's actually, yes, Josh is right. Welkin Moon web events. You know which one? Do you remember like when we got like moons, 3 moons, which is like gathering together, etc., something like that? He told me, yeah, that's the background music was also crazy. That event. There's Arlecchino and mavuika gameplay. I have high hope for Skirk too. Yeah, by the way, Josh, about Skirk damage. Among all of the cryo characters, Skirk is going to be the best one. I don't think Ayaka can compete, huh? But Ayaka has more options, in terms of teammates, like you still can use like, let's say iansan, you still can use xilonen, you can use Kazuha to do like swirl cryo, In case of Skirk only gets like, only allows you to do cryo-related reaction, cryo-crystallize, cryo-swirl, etc., something like that. So only cryo-related reaction, So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like it's a cryo-crystallize if you fight with against some enemy, So because of that, she's still going to be crazy DPS, but unfortunately, yes, a little bit restrictive because of like, yeah, that limitation. But damage is going to be crazy. All right, Bennett and citlali. I just watched Primogem video about Western VA strike. Man, that's wild. I mean, I will check that. Yeah, like Remus, the one where not cry short. Yeah, that's true. Not about not cry. That's true, Josh. Like I completely forgot about it. That was a not cry. Yeah, like Dreamers. Do you remember that? It kind of like was a web event without any primogems. Just like, yeah, it's background music, etc. Something. By the way, great music. I will check that. I don't know where Skirk will be the one power creep every cryo, just like before getting power creep by. That's true. Actually, that's a problem. Skirk best DPS. Actually, yes, George, that's a problem. You know why? You know what's a problem with Skirk? Why I wouldn't suggest you to go for Skirk immediately. The problem is Skirk will be released in 4.8. after, for my 4.8, come on, bro. Nah, 5.8, of course. So yeah, 5.8. And after that, we're going to get 5.7. Yes, again, like double trouble. So yeah, Skirk is going to be released in 5.7. After that, we're going to get 5.8. And as you know, guys, we usually cannot get any leaks about future characters within couple patches. Yes, one patch is somehow possible, you know, like about the Skirk, where within 5.5 we get something about 5.7. 5.8 is going to be full rerun patches, no new characters if I'm not mistaken, and because of that 6.0 or 1 within those patches we should get Columbina. And if so, Columbina will be cryo as well. So it's kind of like, you know, yes, you can get enough primogems with this within patches, etc. But still, new region, which is going to be not cry, right? With the most likely new mechanic. Keep that in mind, because Fontaine gives us a new mechanic, which is Uzia and Numa. Natlan gives us new mechanic with that Night Soul Blessing. Not cry, Snezhna definitely will give us something new. I mean, no doubt without that, because you know why? Because I don't think Hoyo will allow you to use like to not power creep the characters. They need to add something, you know. That's why Night Soul Blessing exists. Because in other case, they should just make the characters super powerful to use them, you know. No way you are going to use Kinich if Alhatem exists, you know, without that Night Soul Blessing. Or let's say, I don't know, like let's say Mavuika with that new energy type. It's better to use Arlecchino. So because of that, they will definitely add something new. Just keep that in mind. And you need to go for a new characters, unfortunately. Not all of them, but definitely some of them. I will pull a Scoffier, so I don't need to worry. Like, yes, like, you know, like the best, I would say the best strategy is going to be like, wait for, like, let's say not, wait a little bit, not go for a Scoffier immediately. If you don't have extra primogems, like, yeah, let's say like that. If you have, go for a Scoffier and like again, like save for Skirk. But if you don't have, wait for leaks, like just for Skirk leaks. See if she's going to be useful for you, because you know why? Looks like Skirk best team is going to be like Skirk, Escoffier, Furina, and Yelan, or Shenhe. So yeah, something like that. Maybe in the future is Dahlia. But yes, Dahlia will be released within 5.8 as well. So yeah, as you know, guys, Dahlia is going to be Hydro 4-star sword character who can potentially buff speed attack, which might be useful for Skirk. You know why? Because if, let's say, I don't think Dahlia is going to be useful for all of the characters. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we have ICD, which is internal cooldown. So yeah, like for some characters like that speed, I don't think it's it's not going to be so useful. Yes, you can decrease some, like, you know, like you can gain some seconds for rotation, but it's not going to be something huge. The damage in general will be the same. Like, yeah, maybe like 5 or 10 Ks better, you know. But if Skirk is going to be will get no ICD or something like that, that Dahlia will be just incredibly crazy for him. But you can use Yunjin as well. But yeah, you cannot use Yunjin because Yunjin is Geo. I wanna try a Scoffier with new wallet before Skirk. Oh, you know what's the problem with Scoffier? Just keep that in mind. You can't do that. Oh yeah, you can actually, my bad. You can use with new wallet. You will get that reshot because you need to use Cryo and Hydro only. Oh yes, you can. Actually, you can use a team like this, but just you can use Furina, you can use Citlali, because she can gives you like Hydro reshot and access to Cinder City. You can use Skirk, my bad. You can use Escoffier and Furina and new wallet. So yeah, this team is going to be actually crazy, I assume. I don't think it's going to be can replace New Wallet's best team, which is actually with Xilonen and Kazuha, you know. But it's possible. Anyway, like, you know, like Kazuha is just crazy character. Also, he is extremely helpful in crowd controlling. He also helpful if you need to destroy some shields, etc. So yeah, Kazuha is actually a crazy character. Yes, you know, like synergy with Skirk. It's like its initial Yoni. It's about initial like let's say info about Dahlia. That's true. Like looks like it's like leak says that Dahlia will get not so great synergy with Skirk, but it's still initial. Like, so if he can, as I mentioned that, Yoni, just like, yeah, I mentioned that if he can be useful for Skirk, because he cannot be useful for so many characters. I'm going for his scope here. What looks like the web event has primogems too. You will get, oh my, yes, I completely forgot about that, because you know why? I get like, yeah, I catch by that music. That's true. I forgot about that. You got some primogems as well. That's true. That web event was about the moons.
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Faster! Stronger! Stop!
Red from the sky!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Rise with the sun!
Justice for control breathing! On one
Pyroclastic surge! Time to buckle down.
I summon thee! Final warning! Stop right there! Faster! Stronger! Let's...
Red
Oh
from
my
the
god, I
sky!
messed up. Oh no, no. Vortex, so what about new polar onoscopher? Polar? New escopher? You mean like new polar onoscopher? Yeah, that polar is going to be the best polar for a scopher, that obviously, because you know why? She can buff your active character and give him some attack, which is actually cool. Also, like, it's about 66 crit damage. So yeah, like yeah, and 6.0 base attack. So yeah, going to be great for like, and it looks pretty crazy on Skirk, on a Scoffier, my bad. But again, like, you know what, like best in the slot, like for a Scoffier. I would say, you know what's the problem with that? That weapon can give you buff when you're healing by the character who like wield that weapon. So yeah, that's a problem. You know? So yeah, we don't have so many polearms healer. It's Yao Yao. Maybe who can use that polearm? Like DPS Yao Yao. Actually, DPS Yao Yao exists. You can maybe use it by... Chivrous. Chivrous is healer, as you know, guys. But Chivrous has own, but yes, you can use it by Chivrous actually. You know why? Because Chivrous is a healer, and you can, if you give Chivrous enough HP and enough energy recharge, Chivrous can use it, Yao Yao can use it. Other than that, I don't think we have any other characters, to be honest. So yeah, let's say it's a little bit limited because of like healing abilities, you know, like you need to heal someone to get the buff. Without healing, you cannot get buff.
You have my undivided attention.
No, it looks new event. Oh, new event polar. Oh yeah, you mean like new event polar for Escoffier. Oh yeah, I would describe that you can use it, but it's not a great option. I mean, like, it's better to use Favonius in this case. You know why? Because just keep that in mind, like, you need that attack only for healing, right? You don't need that for... Yes, you definitely will increase some damage by a little bit, but not so much, because it's better to use crit rate, crit damage, like, build for Escoffier. So I would say that... we can use Tafohoma, Favonius, we can use... Just a second, let me check the weapons list. Skyward is a... like, I would say Skyward if you can. Skyward, like, is a, like, actually not a bad option if you have it. Tafohoma, yeah, I always say with like all the weapons which I have. So yeah, Skyward Spine is actually not a bad weapon because it gives you energy recharge and pretty high base normal like attack. No, that weapon, I wouldn't say that its weapon is great. You know why? That torch weapon, like, yeah, it gives you movement speed, which is actually useless. Increase attack when you use skill for 10 seconds only. No, like use Skyward if you have, or use Favonius. You also can use Blackleaf, but it depends. Blackleaf might be not so useful because of passive. There's no way you can like yes, you can actually, it depends, but mostly I assume like, yes, you're going to use with, let's say, yes, the passive which gives you for like 12% attack for 30 seconds after killing an enemy. You can use this much, but yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like, oh yeah, like she's going to be a crit rate ascension also. So yeah, it's going to be like not so useful. Just keep saying, well, you can overcap that, but it describes the weapons. So yeah, like Skyward, like you can use Favonius. Also, what's your opinion upon like new developer discussion? Yes. Oh yeah, about discussion. Actually, yes, I've been doing like 10 discussion. Yeah, still no artifacts load out, but I'm happy I'll get elixir. Like doing, that's true, because like I've been doing like 10. Yeah. Fresh shred, what? And for fresh shreds too, Vortex. Yes, maybe like dreamers. About that, Josh, yes, like about that developer discussion. Actually, let's say in general, I don't like that way they, you know what I don't like when they like just like giving us compass upgrades like by a little, you know why? Because they did upgrade last up, like they already do about, if I'm not mistaken, 3 updates back to back for that compass. It's not bad, but they usually, yeah, they actually can do it in one update. You know, it's kind of like they keep something for future, which is actually not great, you know, like, yeah, if you want to do something, just do it, you know, but in general, not a bad upgrade. So the, what changes I liked, it's like Imaginarum Sierra rewards, and also if you remember that, they will allow us to reset last 10th stage if you failed, or you can do like, so in general, if you failed, because last stage usually is the most like difficult one, you don't need to do it like from beginning, right? You can reset last one, which is actually cool. You can consider it like end game content, additional end game content, you know. So yeah, it's actually cool. And also next Imaginarum Seed, as you know, guys, is going to be Dendro Cryo Electro element with a new Dendro Cryo reaction. So yeah, like kind of like state. So yeah, would be definitely interesting to test that. Also, I needed the pins deleting feature, at least they added. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we have pin deleted, but you cannot delete them like with like only one by one. I actually, you know, I'm okay with my pins. I mean, like my pins. So yeah, I don't add so many, and I have some like, yeah, it's about like 20-ish something, you know. Time to time I delete them, but I usually like mark only the places I need. So yeah, so yeah, let me show you like what is that, like what's the pattern, etc., something like that. When I place something like it's a star, it means further artifacts which I can collect and like level up my 5-star trash artifacts, or like something what I get. So yeah, if I place something like that, it means like quest or checks a place, etc., something like that. This one mostly missed enemies, totem boss, you see, something like that, and that's it. I don't usually, yes, and like this ones, which is actually, yes, it's pin, it means like, yeah, fishing spot. I will remove all of them, by the way, I don't need them so much, but still I have a couple, you see. And the only one which is actually farming, I have only one of them, which is within Mondstadt, or couple, I don't remember exactly. This one, this pin is here from like version 1.0. If you remember, that was like so, like, yeah, daily was so important. And maybe that's it. I don't remember if I have another one. So yeah, that's the only one. Oh yeah, another one, it's here. I need to delete that actually. I don't need that. Blue crystals. You know, back then it was like super, like, they were super rare. Oh yeah, by the way, oh yeah, I will do it later. So yeah, it's like that. So I can, like, by absorbing all of my pins, say like, what is that, you know? Oh yeah, about the compass, I agree with you, Josh. Like that compass. Yes, like as I said, they add the compass like by small pieces updates, which is actually annoying a little bit if you ask me. But yeah, like this last update for compass was just crazy, because you literally can fight anything you want with that compass. You know, like literally anything except Oculus, because we have like dedicated like gadget and hidden chest. That's it. All other stuff you need, you can find with compass. Next imagination series is going to be geo high. For real? Oh, I don't know. Are you sure about that? It's going to be... Oh, actually, you're right. Because we are going to be within 5.5. My bad. You're right. Like, after that, we're going to get, like, hydro.
Staring into my eyes is
wait for a whole
ill-advised.
month.
I
That's
can't promise
terrible.
you'll
Yeah,
like what
that's
you
true. You're
see.
right. Because we're going to be within, like, yeah, this version. My bad, guys. I completely forgot about that. It's going to be Geo, Hydro, and Cryo. Thanks for the info, like Dreamers. They still didn't add it automatic teleport to Anubis. Oh yeah, you mean like, yeah, this, like, but you know, like what? Actually, you have short. You mean this one? You have a short path. By the way, the shortest path is like from here. If you teleport and go straight to that boss, but yeah. June Imaginarium City is going to be Cryo. Okay, that's true. Yeah, my bad. I mean, like, yeah, that's true. Because, like, yeah, we are going to get, like, Escoffier is going to be released in 2 weeks. Is that, like, comes something like that. But this patch, so yeah, we're still, like, within this patch was for 12 days. And yes, within this patch, we're going to get not Escoffier ones, but yeah, these ones. They still didn't add it automatic, like. They're just like, but I don't have enough Geo and Cryo, I think. Geo and like, I don't know about that. Actually, you should have enough, but still, maybe like Geo and Cryo. Okay, so yeah, let me just give it a try again.
Skyward! Make way for the... Everybody stand! Fulfill our path! Citlali!
Yeah, it's better damage. It's 278. Before that, it was 265. Oh, let's say it's upgrade. Why not? It's upgrade. Let me check the time. So yeah, 107. Because I want to do a video actually. I want to do a video about that. So if you notice that the damage actually was increased, why not? It's not actually something crazy, but it's about the weapon. As you know, like if I ever get that skyward weapon for Bennett, I maybe will switch. But yeah, I use free to play, which is actually gives less buff. Weapon means a lot, by the way. Okay, by the way, I can do the test. Let me switch the weapon and do the test how much I can get with like different weapon with this one. I have enough vortex and but I don't want to level up. So oh yeah, like Dimmers, like it's actually I would say it's up to you. But you know what? It's kinda 200 primogems. So if you ask me, why not? I mean, let's say like that. You definitely have kachina. We was given kachina for free. About cryo, you definitely have Lila. We was given for free Lila. You definitely have like Chon Yun, Kaya. So it's not a bad idea. You don't need so much mats, by the way. You have Chichi. I hope you don't have Chichi, but if you have Chichi, you can level her up. So yeah, you have like access to Yunjin, by the way. So yeah, we have a ton of characters. You have Noel, definitely. Why I keep my Noel at level 35? I don't use her so much. She's Constellation 6 because like yeah, back then, as you know, guys, I told you that I got Albedo and I use Albedo a lot. Albedo is actually a crazy character. Alright, so yeah, I switch my weapon. Let's see how much buff I can get out of like this setup. But yeah, it's definitely a buff. You see, like yesterday I did the same test. It was 265 punch. Now it's like 278. Yeah, it's not something crazy, but you know, why not? And my citlali is on TDDS and on, yeah, that's true. I'm thinking of getting skirk weapon. Oh, about skirk weapon, guys, if you ask me. That weapon is going to be a crit rate, 33 crit rate. It's going to be kind of like Ayato's weapon, by the way, just keep that in mind, but with some addition. Addition is a little bit higher base attack, which is 6.0, 33.1 attack, and also it's going to increase your normal attack damage and gives you additional crit damage. So actually that weapon is going to be crazy. Maybe, you know what's the problem is? Skirk is going to be, actually for you, Yoni, if you ask me, it's not a bad idea, because alongside that skirk weapon, you can get mavuika's weapon. That claymore is actually crazy as hell, guys, because you can use that claymore. It's kind of like one of the, like maybe one of the best flexible claymores in the game now, because you can use literally on any character. It gives you crit damage, it gives you attack buff. If you are not, if you are within Night Soul Blessing, which is for kinich, by the way, as well, it increases that buffs for 30% or something. I don't remember exactly, I need to check that, but still you can get more buffs for kinich, which is claymore, and for mavuika. For other characters, it's only 20 crit damage and 28% crit rate. Attack buff. So yeah, like kind of like gravestone, you know, like, but yeah, not a gravestone. And it's not a bad idea. If you have Ayato weapon, you can gladly... Josh, yes and no. You know why? Ayato's weapon is like, if you have Ayato weapon, actually we have like some options for skirk. You know why? You can use Harbinger of Dawn. It's not a bad option, because you know why you can use Harbinger of Dawn? Because if Escoffier's healing is going to be enough, or if you use other character and that healing is going to be enough, Harbinger of Dawn is going to be actually pretty good. Yes, it has a problem, which is low base attack, and Skirk looks like she needs some attack because like Escoffier's weapons buff, or because like that weapon, which is also gives you some buff, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, like Skirk's signature one. But we have like pretty much like crazy amount of options, and especially that 3-star Harbinger of Dawn is just crazy. You can use Jade Cutter if you have. It's a little bit low base attack, but pretty useful because of crit rate. You also can use Ayato's weapon, which is cool. But yeah, like that, you know, which, like Josh, that weapon is going to be like Chlorine's weapon, kind of like Mistsplitter, but a little bit better, you know? You still can use Mistsplitter, but her signature is better. Skirk's signature, looking very great. Yeah, has like 33, boosts like CD attack, which is like, yeah, insane. That's true. My Charlotte, Freminet, Goro, Yunjin, Noel, and all low level, I think need to update. Yeah, yes, you need like Dreamers. I mean, like, you know, like at least I would say, you know, like, let's say like that. If you don't have so many characters, like completely, then it's like kind of like, it's a lot of characters, I would say, 5 or 6 characters up to level 70. Just upgrade like some of them, which is actually might be useful. I would say Yunjin might be okay in the future. Charlotte is actually cool. Why I don't use Charlotte so much? Because I have Diona, I like Diona a lot, and my Charlotte is a low constellation. But she's cool for Furina. The only weapon you need to be perfect is Sword, Mistsplitter Bow, Aqua. No, Bow is not Aqua actually. Catalyst, R5 with the Claymore Mog. I mean, no, I wouldn't agree with you that, because you know why? Let's say like my weapon list is completely different. Like Sword, it's not Mistsplitter actually. Sword is Jade Cutter, Bow is Elegy, Polearm is Staff of Homa. Claymore, yes, it's Mavuika's Claymore is great, and we have Catalyst. Catalyst is a question, you know why? Because actually we have Kagura, which is actually crazy weapon, but it's a little bit limited. We also have Newlet's weapon. Yeah, with the was just like, yeah, free trade, sword, free to play. Do we have what crit rate? So free to play, Harbinger of Dawn. Yoni, we have Harbinger of Doom. So okay, let me just like let's check what weapons we can use on Skirk. So yeah, you can use. We have this great weapon, which is like completely free. It gives you when your HP is above 90%, it gives you 28 crit rate and crit damage. It's a 3-star weapon, Harbinger of Doom. You can always use it. Other than that, we don't have any. Yes, we have something like this, like you can say it's free to play, but it's not the same, you know, like yeah, it's not the case in this. Like yeah, it's only elemental skill, which is completely useless for Skirk. Skirk's elemental skill will most likely that skill deals some damage, but yeah, it's kind of like yeah, not so relevant, not so great damage. Other than that, maybe that's it. But yeah, this weapon might be good because of crit rate, it gives enough and also gives some attack. And I would say maybe with that buff, 1.2 attack, it's kind of might be like a little bit higher, like it gives more attack in any case. Yeah, base attack is completely different though. About this weapon, Black Sword Dreamers, it's a good weapon. It's not a bad weapon. Also, it has healing abilities, if you notice that. Attack and HP. When normal attack, charge attack scores a crit rate, you can heal your character, which is actually cool. But yes, you can go. You also can go like this weapon as well. Elemental skill, elemental burst increased by 20%. When like yeah, it also gives you like some like crit rate as well. You know, but it's again elemental skill, but not elemental burst. The problem is, yeah, this one is increase her burst, which is actually also some sort of damage from Skirk, as you know, like she can, like yeah, she is like DPS with burst and also DPS with normal attack. This one only increase her normal attack. I don't know which one is more relevant. I mean, like more powerful. So yeah, like I would say like Jade Cutter, if you have it, it's a might be best choice, or this Harbinger of Doom. So its weapon is actually cool. Yeah, like completely free to play and completely like broken window or weapon as well.
Let's go find some treasure.
Let's go find some treasure. Oh yeah, Harbinger of Doom is I would say Harbinger of Doom is the best one if you ask me for free to play. You don't need any other weapon than that. You know why? You definitely will go for a healer with Skirk because you need to use Furina. If Scofier, and yes, that Skirk is going to be main DPS, main on field DPS. You need to keep her on field. Yes, there's some leaks about her burst. So yeah, maybe you can use burst and she will give some attack buff for other characters. We'll see, because looks like that burst is going to be like Mavuika's burst, like maybe with attack buff as well, you know, it's possible. But other than that, yeah, that Harbinger of Doom is just crazy. Was it literally has a weapon which I need where? Oh, you mean like that Jade Cutter? Jade Cutter is a great weapon. If you ask me, Josh, like I would say among all of the weapons, Jade Cutter is the best one. You know why? You can use it on HP scalers, you can use it on attack scalers, literally, like yeah. And yeah, it gives attack, so yeah, it's just insanely crazy weapon. What like you got a future Verisa flower today? Oh, I got like future Verisa for it. Congrats with that. Future Verisa, like it sounds a little bit suspicious. You want to get for that Verisa. You have Ioni. You have chlorine with her signature, and your chlorine build, actually it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, let me just show you like Ioni's chlorine build if he didn't like hide her. Just a second. Ioni has actually crazy chlorine build. Yes, if you like a character, it's completely different. Go for her. But you know what? I maybe would suggest you to like, yeah, not kind of like keep, like, you know why? We're going to get crazy characters. Let's say if you don't have citlali, citlali would be way more better for you than like, yeah. So yeah, guys, that character is actually extremely good. Yeah, signature weapon, which is actually cool, you know, crit damage, additional crit damage, and yes, bond of life damage increase. So yeah, like all of the stuff. Decent build. Okay, it's not a decent build. Alright, so yeah, like, why is that? For real? You don't like chlorine anymore? Alright. My bad. What about talents? Okay, like, yeah, maybe like... I don't know. Alright, my bad. You're the Marley so okay, now I got it. What? You're whale, I didn't use that. Whale, R5. Oh no, like, oh yeah, about my, like, yeah, just a second. Let me show my, yes, like, I'm not a whale. About like my BPs, no, I find, I buy battle passes every other patch. Let me say you how many like battle passes I bought, no problem. And I say that it's 17 or like 16, something like that. Okay, so yeah, I have R5, like R3 is this one, Serpent Spine, it's 3 BPs, right? I have R5 this one, it's 8, plus this one, it's 13, right? Plus this one, it's 15. I have this one, it's 16. I have, just a second, let me check. It's 16. I should have another one, if I'm not mistaken. No, looks like it's like this. It's always only 16, you know? It's not so much. So I don't have any bow. It's only 16, by the way. It's not so much. Oh, if I... No, I have like, yeah. You know, like what? Actually, I a little bit regret like doing it, like, but that weapon is crazy. You know why? Because increased damage dealt by normal attack, normal charge by 40%, additional like resistance 100% of attack as HP, which is actually cool. So it's not a bad weapon, not gonna lie.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages.
Parmesan Dam might be best. Yeah, that's true. Marlekina stole, like, yeah, that's true. Like, I noticed that, Yoni, but that's alright. By the way, about like gameplay, as you know, like, I played like Verisa and Chlorine. Chlorine and Verisa, I would say in most cases, Verisa is way more easy to use and fun to play than Chlorine. But against Tulpa, Chlorine is better. Because you know why? Verisa has a huge collisions problems when you fight against the Tulpa. It's not noticeable on the video, but when you fight yourself, you will notice that you sometimes you just like kind of like, yeah, somehow on like that Tulpa's arm or something, you cannot move, you know, you cannot do or plunges, etc. Like, yeah, it's a little bit like annoying, but it is what it is. I think you can try this weapon on Skirk. Which one? Black sword? Yes, black sword. Yes, Dreamers, you're right. Like, you can use it. You know what's the problem? If as you know, like Skirk is going to be like burst and normal attack DPS. It means like if her burst is going to be like Mavuika's burst with a huge amount of damage, right? You will lose some damage with that sword. In this case, Harbinger of Dawn is way better. Just keep that in mind. Way better because it gives you additional crit rate and additional crit damage, which is actually huge. You still can use it, but you know why? I wouldn't suggest you to use that black sword anyway. Harbinger of Dawn is way better. By the way, Harbinger of Dawn can compete 5-star weapons, you know? Let's say if you build your Alhaitham and your Cookie Shinobu heals enough, you actually can go for Harbinger of Dawn and you will be completely okay. You know, because like as you know, guys, I use Jade Cutter or my Alhaitham, but with Harbinger of Dawn, I literally do exactly the same damage. Like they're close to each other. Blackleaf? Oh, like you mean Blackleaf sword or like what? I don't have Blackleaf. Just let me check it this time. Unfortunately, you know why? I have back then I had pretty good like amount of swords, but I didn't have any like pole arms and bows. Just a second. Do we have? Oh my god, we don't have. Okay, let me check. Just a second. Just a second. Let me check the stats of that weapon. Blackleaf sword. Oh, it's another blacklist. Oh yeah, it's that weapon. You can use it. Why not? I mean, actually, yes, because it's increased attack and gives you crit damage. You know, actually, yes. Like in case of like, you know what's the problem with like with Skirk?
Every day.
Skirk is like, since Skirk is like not only normal attack but burst attack as well. Using this weapon might be not so useful, as well as using this weapon is might be not so, because this weapon like increase elemental skill damage and elemental burst, which is actually like immediately limits your normal attack damage. This one increase only normal attack, yes, and charge attack, which is actually not so useful for Skirk. It's not going. Yes, you need to use, by the way, charge attack to gain that mark, to like absorb the mark, but it's only once in the game, like Arlecchino does, you know. But you definitely will lose your burst damage. So in this case, that's why like the most, I would say the best one free to play is like Harbinger of Dawn. And yes, you need to use more flexible weapons. You know, like this one, if you have Jade Cutter, is actually good because this weapon has no condition whatsoever. It just gives you some stats, that's it. You know, yes, a little bit low base attack, but that's alright. You maybe, just maybe, like, I don't know about this one, because it's going to be another shielder. You can use maybe with citlali to get a shield, but yeah, shield damage, normal charge attack, but it's still like, you know what's the problem with Skirk? It's still like not about burst. If her burst is going to deal pretty good amount of damage, then I would say it's better to use weapon with a flexible like passives. Like this one is also not bad because gives you crit damage, gives you some elemental damage bonus for all, like, yeah, you know. So yeah, this one might be good as well. So yeah, something like more flexible. You can check her artifact. Okay, let me check that artifact. You know why? I understand Yoni why he wants that Verisa. I like Verisa a lot, not gonna lie. Yeah, sometimes she's super annoying. You know why? You need to get used to the moves, etc. But in general, she's actually cool because even though she's a catalyst, she do plunge attack. And yes, I still wouldn't suggest you to go for her weapon. You know why? Because her weapon is a scam, if you ask me. I mean, like, yes, it gives huge amount of damage, but you always can use Widziv. If you remember, I did couple videos. By the way, I do couple more about Verisa's damage. Widziv is actually a great weapon. You don't even need to farm for her artifacts. How flexible she is. You can go like Widziv. Yeah, I use this weapon so because of different build. And you can use Obsidian Codex, which is actually not bad, and get pretty decent amount of damage. It's, by the way, this set, I would say it's about 10 to 15% gives you more damage. It's not so, it's kind of like, yeah, it's about 10% maybe, but it depends on your stats. You know, if you get something cool, then yes, damage is actually going to be great. But still, Obsidian Codex is the way. Okay, let me try that chlorine. Yeah, you see, like, his build actually is crazy, not gonna lie. Yes, energy recharge, she doesn't need that burst, but yeah, actually it's a pretty good amount of damage. But other than that, you see crit rate, crit damage with her signature. Actually great build, not gonna lie. And he invests to that chlorine a lot. Because like farming this with like this set, which is only for Bond of Life characters, it's a nightmare. They're like, because second one is actually completely useless. Let me check the pieces. Nice, nice. All of them are pretty good. Yeah, you still have. By the way, just imagine he still has some room to improvement. Yeah, definitely. You can get like a little bit more. But and by the way, if I'm not mistaken, it's not 71. Chlorine gets additional 20% from her talent. Just a second, let me check. I don't have chlorine because of that, so yeah, I cannot check it completely, but yeah, she gets 20 crit rate from her talents. So yeah, crazy build, but it's still up to you. Like, Yone, what can I say? If you want to get that Verisa, why not? You still, like, I would say keep those plunging set for future. Because if you want to get that Verisa, so yeah, you can always use them. You still need to farm for Skirk anyway. I fell in love with fun gameplay, and a few days after her banner ended, I got good creature. Oh, okay, good weapon for her. Good creature. Oh, you got like this weapon most likely. That weapon is cool. I mean, like Lost Prayer. Lost Prayer is good. I need 1 5-star sword vortex except Aqua Favonia. I didn't have any fight. You know, like Dreamers. Like if you ask me, you don't need. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? You don't need 5-star weapons so bad in this game, but yes, I would say, you know what, if you will get a chance to get a Jade Cutter, it's not a bad option, because you can use literally on any character that weapon. Other than that, Mistsplitter is okay. We have Chiori's weapon, by the way, is crazy. You know what, actually I like Chiori's weapon a lot, because it's increased skill damage, it's increased normal attack damage, and also it gives you 88.2% like crit damage. I would say this weapon is better than Alhaitham signature weapon, you know, even though they give exact the same attack, base attack, they have exact the base attack and crit damage, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. Chiori's weapon is just so crazy. It's kind of flexible, you know. Just a second, let me check that. So yeah, like Alhaitham's weapon gives you like 88, and Chiori's weapon, yes, exactly gives you 88. But Alhaitham weapon's crit rate is increased by 4 after normal attacks, deals elemental damage. So yeah, the Alhaitham's weapon, it's like only for Alhaitham, you know. You can use it as a stat, but Chiori's weapon, normal attack damage is increased by 60, and elemental skill damage is increased by 24. So you already can use it on Furina, for example. You know, and also it has like kind of like if like after a nearby active character deals dual damage nearby active character, the aforementioned effects increase by 100% for 15 seconds. So yeah, like great weapon, incredibly great weapon. Maybe I will go for that weapon sword in the future. We'll see. I mean, like yeah, Uraku Misugiri. I need one. In exploration over Natlan, Verisa is so exploration. You know, like let's say like if you have Chasca, I have Chasca. I don't use Verisa, but yeah, it's fun. Not gonna lie, it's fun. But Chasca is better, to be honest. Like your flying ability is way more like yeah. Alright, so yeah, let me do it. What team we're going to do? Like a plunge attack, right? With with Bennett Mistsplitter. Just a second, guys. So yeah.
Burn it down! Hands where I can see them! Fight! Quick as a flash! Start! Light of the blazing sun! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
No rest for...
Drop your weapons! Faster! Stronger! Light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Justice will prevail!
I messed up a little bit.
On, reveal!
Rise with the sun!
Control breathing! On, look! Light of the blazing sun!
It's still, she deals so much damage. Like even if you mess up with your rotation, you still get. Hey Tachi, how are you doing? I think I'm gonna pull for Skirk weapon if I'm... Oh, about that Skirk weapon, why not? You can go for that weapon. Let's say like that. Like if you like the character like Dreamers, why not? I mean, like, you know what, just check, just keep that in mind. That weapon is a little bit like yeah, it definitely will get some restriction. You know why? Because yeah, Skirk is only normal and burst, no skill damage. So yeah, might be not so useful. Also, they maybe they will add some restriction as well, like additional restriction, like, you know, like you need to get like 3 stacks of something to do like something, like yeah, like it's kind of like yeah, if you don't have headache you cannot use this weapon, something like that, you know. It's always like that with the weapons, especially in Genshin Impact. Just keep that in mind. So it might be like extremely annoying to use that weapon on other characters. I have Chiori weapon in my... Oh yeah, Chiori's weapon is good. Not gonna lie, if you check the passive, by the way, on Chiori's weapon, it's increased normal attack, it's increased skill attack, and the the point is, if not her, but your nearby party member, like after a nearby active characters, so it means you can use this weapon on any other character, going for like Zhongli, use his shield, and you can increase the damage, like normal attack damage and skill damage by 100% for 15 seconds, you know? And the wielder defense is increased by 2. So yeah, like it's actually a cool weapon, not gonna lie. You can use Navia, for example, with, let's say, as you know, like Navia is a character where you can use her with double DPS characters. In my Mayakano, actually I won that Aquilia Favonia for, it seems I should use Iraq on my traveler. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, Desta. If you, you know why? I saw that you use hidden weapon, but I would say that Chiori's weapon is better. You know why? Hidden weapon only for if it increase normal attack if you use skill, something like, yeah, like it's actually not a bad passive as well, but I would say on traveler that weapon would be better. Just, yeah, that weapon, Chiori's weapon is crazy. I'm good, bro. I'm good, Itachi. Thank you very much. I saw it's passive. I think we need to run one geocache. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah. That's true. Like, no, like you don't need to run like one geocache. If you want to increase, you know, like what's the problem? Yeah, it's kind of like Mavuika's Claymore, you know? It gives you some substats, but if you're with a Night Soul Blessing state, it increases stats. It's the same with that Chiori's weapon. It's initially gives you stats, no matter what. It gives you 60% normal attacks, 24% skill. But if one of your nearby party members gives does geo damage, then yes, you increase like all of the stats by 100%. So let's say you can do it, you can skip it. Anyway, you get some buffs, you know. That's why it's kind of like flexible weapon. Okay, so yeah, let me try with.
Skyward! Bright cloud converge! I'm going in! Get to work! You two! Time!
Gift of grace.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't, like, yeah, let me do it again. It should be out like 300k, by the way, you know what? I need to wait a little bit. Yeah, because I have that R2, I'm losing it too. Oh, oh my god, for real? Oh yeah, you mean like Alhatum's weapon? Yeah, I see now. But yes, try that Chiori's weapon. Chiori's weapon is cool, not gonna lie. I maybe will go for that weapon. I need another catalyst, to be honest. I don't have any decent catalyst. I mean, yes, Lost Prayer and Widzif, it's actually cool weapons, but I need more flexible one. I think about Kagura, and yes, actually Kagura is great. Kagura is most flexible one, I would say, because it definitely gives you like 12 crit damage, elemental damage bonus, 12% if I'm not mistaken.
Hands where I can see 'em. Start the pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Wings of darkness, come! Final warning! On my mark! Light it up! Wrath from the sky! Justice will prevail! Faster! Stronger! Harder! Stop!
Rise with the sun!
Light of the blazing sun!
Then I argument with some people about how much we give crit rate to Navia. They say like about 9%, but I'm not convinced with that. Say something, isn't it? I mean, like, it depends. You know why? Let's say like that. I can give like, but you know, recently I changed my Navia build. Why they say 90%? Because usually for more characters, 90% is okay. The problem is Navia shots with shrapnel, or how you call, I don't know how to like say it correctly, you know, like the means it's the shotgun, you know. So yeah, it's a short distance, but it's a shotgun. I would say you don't need so much crit rate for that. It's not a single like bullet, something like that, you know, like which if I will get, you know, if I will get that weapon, like its pistol, or like something like, I don't know, like other characters. But yeah, because of shotgun, I would say it's not like, at the moment I use 65-ish, 63 something crit rate, but you know, like it looks like I can crit every single hit I do with Navia, you know. You don't need so much for that, like 75 is more than enough if you ask me. What's your opinion on Navia? How much is crit rate? So yeah, like in my opinion 75 is more. I use 60-ish something. I will show you my build, by the way. Just a second. Like my oh, but I can use it, by the way. Just a second. Let me do this test again.
Make way for the... Everybody stand! Show no mercy! Citlali, it's pop...
Gifts of grace.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, it's kind of like a one shot. It's actually one shot, but yeah, I maybe will do it all. Like, let me do like Navia. Let me do. I also have all Haytam's weapon at like level 9. I also have like Risley weapon and no one using them. For real? I mean, yes, like Risley's weapon is not bad for Risley. Okay, let me show you my Navia builds. At the moment, I switch my Navia. You know why? I use Gravestone, but looks like Gravestone and this weapon gives me, like, not exact damage, of course, Gravestone is better. But this weapon, it's actually not so useful on her, even though it gives me additional crit rate. So I switch, and now my Navi is like that. 63, 174, a lot of energy recharge. And let me do some, like, test. Oh yeah, right, I already did that. Yes, I already did that, and you know what? My damage increased from 265 to 278, which is actually cool. So yeah, like Shanling's deals more damage, and also I destroyed that horse like shield in no time. It was super fast. I mean, like, yeah, way more easy, you know. Let me switch my weapon again back to like this weapon, because yeah, like I don't use that weapon because yeah, it gives like more stats, might be. So yeah, let's go with the team like xilonen. Why xilonen works against Tulpa with Navia? Because as you know, like if you use like xilonen, she definitely gives you geo damage bonus. That Cinder City. I don't remember which team I used with her. If I'm not mistaken, it was like... Oh yeah, Mavuika. I can use Mavuika or Shanling. Let's go Shanling. Yeah, Shanling. Like something like that. It's going to be Mavuika, Navia first, then you use this one, then you use Bennett. So yeah, something like that. We can try... No, we can't try. Like... Have you tried using Bennett with Ayaka? Oh, I'm not, but I will do. I use, you know which team I use, right? I use a team like Rosa, with Rosa, but it definitely will be useful. Like, I use Rosa, Shinchu, Shanling, and Bennett. And yes, like second half was kind of like, yeah, super easy. That normal attack is just crazy.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Eat this! This one's got your name on it! Hiya! Fire! Bring it! Let's light it up! Everybody step nice and spicy! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Feeling lucky? Attack! I'm going in! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Yeah, sometimes she doesn't fit actually. But you know, like 60 will definitely give you enough.
This one's got your
It still
name
damages
on it.
crazy, you know? Despite that, like, she is like free to play, you know? So let me try it again. Right, always talk about like Ayaka, true Ayaka main. Oh yeah, like he's true Ayaka main. But you play her well too, right? Oh, you mean Ayaka Itachi? I also have C6 my Bene about like 2 years. Oh yeah, by the way, Itachi, is about my Bennett. You know why? I decided to do it because I don't want to say I'm struggling so much, but yeah, that was a struggle. As you know, like that second half, like halves has, like they have like that electro shields without Constellation 6 Bennett. It's a little bit annoying. I still can finish it, but it's super annoying. And that's why I decided to do it.
Everybody stand! You're toast! This one's got your name on it! Haha! Feeling lucky? Fire! Going in! Out of the frying pan! Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare! Bring it! Watch out! Fire! Well... Watch out! Teamwork is true! This one's got your name on it!
It's still pretty decent damage. Yes, with Gravestone, I got about like 440, something like that. Oh, and what looks like if you play Ayaka with like Missplitter and Furina, then attack goblet might be better than damage goblet. Oh, like Miss Furina. Oh yeah, maybe. You know why? Actually, yes, I agree with you, because Ayaka needs a lot of attack. That's why Bennett it's so like valuable. Let me first, you know what? Let me go this team to the end. No, let me do couple domains, guys. So yeah, after that I want to try Rosa. Then I switch to Ayaka maybe, because in this case using Ayaka is super easy. Okay, let me do one domain run. Thanks for the tip, like Rat. Depends on substats. Yeah, that's true. Like yeah, like you mean like attack? Yeah. If you have like, let's say you can use cryo if you have a good amount of attack on that. So yeah. With signature weapon, I think NVidia did more. Oh yeah, like with signature definitely, but it's not because of that like Dreamers. It's because of like that blessing. Blessing gives you 75% more like yeah, more geo damage bonus. Oh, by the way, you know what? Let's try this team again. Oh yeah, let's try Ayaka team. Ayaka, Bennett.
I can't wait any longer!
So it's going to be Ayaka. Then I'm going to use like this. So yeah, let's give it a try. If I have enough energy. But and even better when using Ayaka with Bennett, because you don't lose damage on parries. That's true. That's true. Yes, if you go like yeah, infusion, because you need.
Take flight! Let's light it up! Ow! Everybody stand back! On my out of the frying pan, into the fire! My apologies! Sakura swirl! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let me check if I can destroy the short cannon.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
No, I can.
Take flight!
But you know what? Plunging actually can destroy that shot. You know? You can dodge, by the way, you know that?
Off we go!
You can dodge this attack. Okay.
To art. Sumetsu.
Okay. When you are not using that, you may stop.
Let's light it up. Control breathing. My apologies. Nice and spicy. Everybody stand! Take flight! Adventure time!
Oh yeah.
Off we go! Whirling snow!
That was a mess. Sorry about that. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Frieza Ayaka. Yeah, I usually use Frieza Ayaka as well, to be honest. I like, but yeah. Oh my god, for real. It's the second Geo I got. Oh my god, I don't need that. Okay, it's defense. I will keep it anyway. It's my second Geo, by the way, from this set. Which is actually completely useless. Yes, maybe for like plunging, like Zhongli might be useful, but I don't believe in that. He doesn't get any fusion. Oh yeah, plunging ether, by the way, can use that. Then why did they add boss like enemy in the main? What? Ah, limits like that. Oh yeah, it's a new enemy. Yes, it's actually easy when you fight like with Verisa. Verisa can destroy him like so quickly, extremely quickly. Just a second, let me create one. So yeah. Unfortunately, that was kind of like it was only Electro. Would be nice, you know.
Faster, stronger.
Yeah, for Verisa would be nice. So yeah, let me show you. I have like second geo damage from that set. Damn, that's brutal. Not gonna lie, that's super brutal, you know. So yeah, I have this one, which is geo damage bonus. And yeah, I have this one, which is also geo damage bonus, you see? Yeah, like not exactly the same, but it's close to each other. Oh my god. And I don't need it actually. Okay, let's do Spell Abyss with Ayaka. I started Genshin 2 months ago, like on Ayaka. Roll it now, like no, Itachi, I'm not going to roll it, to be honest, because you know why? I don't need that geo. For like, yeah, I have other geos which I use, but yeah, maybe like. Alright, so yeah, let me try Ayaka team, like, let me first try this team, guys, to the end. It's going to be Rosa, Bennett, Zhenling, and Shinchu. First team is going to be Verisa team with, or let's go, not Verisa team, let's go like Mavuika's Overloaded team, you know? It's actually not a bad team at all, like something like that. Bro, just for fun, roll it. For fun.
Light it up! On, reveal! You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Stay out of my way!
Pyroclastic surge!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Stop right there!
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hands where I can see them! On my book! Wrath from
I don't have
the
enough
sky!
energy on me. She rules.
By royal decree! Final warning!
Light of the blazing sun!
Gamba good. Ayaka had the longest banner in the game. Oh yeah, that's true. I like Ayaka. If you remember, it was about like, by the way, back then, it was about, because of COVID. Yeah, that was actually brutal. After Raiden. And by the way, because of that, that banner brought like more revenue than Raiden's banner.
Behold!
Let's light it up!
The
Teamwork is punishment!
Be with you.
Eat this! Exercise him! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of WuWa!
The gifts of grace. Peace be with you. My holy proclamation.
Shiver! Everybody stand back!
Yeah.
Let's light it up!
You see the shield? The shield is just destroyed.
You can't run! Let's light it up!
Destroys the shield like literally not.
Toast!
That's it.
Go in! Lights out! Get them! Judgment! Let's light it up! You can't run! Eat this! Judgment!
And shield is done.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let me weave you a verse. Huh? No, my son! Punishment! Nice and spicy! Everybody stand back! Yeah! Witness the power of WuWa! What a nuisance! Shiver! Teamwork is dream! Judgment! Let's light it up!
That's crazy actually. It's so super easy actually. Not gonna lie.
Rain cutter! No, my sword! Rain outlines your... You can't run!
Alright, so yeah, like it's super easy actually. Because like you have like small window when you need to destroy that shell immediately. I also got her with like that banner. I lost my 50-50 on which one? There was also Ayaka banner rat. Yeah, right, this was like 260 something. That's true, like 257 if I'm not mistaken. 257 days. That was crazy actually. The most I also got her. Yeah, right, because okay.
Rise with it!
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Quick as a flash!
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee!
Justice will prevail!
Control breathing! Let's...
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Rev the engine!
Odds revealed!
You asked for it! Drop your weapon!
Quick as a flash! On my mark!
Light of the blazing sun! Light it up!
By royal decree!
Justice will prevail!
Final! Start the clock!
Wrath from the skies!
Yeah, because like okay, so let me...
Judgment! I'm going in! Punishment! Witness the power of WuWa! Get them! Eat this! Lights out! Body and mind, rain cutter!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's light! Nice and spicy! Hey, you can't run! No, my sword! Punishment! Witness the power of WuWa! You can't run! Lights out! I'm going in! Rain outlines your fate!
You can't run. Ow.
Yeah, in this case, I should use maybe like yeah.
No, my sword.
I should have skipped that. I won't give it. I
Everybody
need to.
stand back.
Yeah, that should destroying fast with you. Yeah, I need to give a couple tries to do that because I used my Bennett's burst on that enemy and that was a mistake. Alright. I have every materials for my xilonen except for Mora. For real. But you are so... I mean like... New Escoffier boss looks like... A new Escoffier, by the way, that boss is not going to be for Escoffier, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, maybe, like because, you know why? As you know guys, we're going to get new small area with new boss within this place. But that boss is going to be for IFA, but not for Escoffier. Leyline.
All right, team, let's move it out.
Heads up! Hands where I can see them! Stop! Controlled breathing! On! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Yeah, I want to get one attack actually. You know why? For my to check which what is better for Verisa, attack goblet or electro. Electro is better, obviously, but yeah, just like you know, for test purpose. Let me try Ayaka. Yeah, I need to get used to that team with Rosa. Let me try Ayaka for a second half. So yeah, it's going to be like. But I use Ayaka with sacrificial sword, not her signature sword. Yeah, to get that burst pretty, like yeah, back again. Oh yeah, female Xiao version, I missed her ban. Oh yeah, Verisa is great, yeah. And meanwhile, I just spent 60 fragile resin, all for Mora, for real, to crown 2 skill on my, oh my god, for real, 16, damn, that's a lot, Desta. Farming ley lines feels like a waste of, I mean like, you know, like, alright, if you ask me, yes, if you are not in rush, then yes.
What could the children...
Transfix!
Reveal thyself!
Verisa, yeah, Verisa is not bad actually.
Shadow Raven! Black Knight! You asked for it! Final one! Let's move! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Drop your weapons! Form first! Harder!
Because I have no more at all. And yeah, you know, like what I noticed that some of your characters, like they are at level 80, which is actually, yes, would be nice to level them up, but yeah, we need some more.
My royal decree, justice will prevail. Quick as a flash.
Witness my rise.
Yeah, sorry for that. sorry for that, guys. So yeah, let me do it again because yeah, it's.
Odds revealed. Hands where I can see them. Faster, stronger. Wings of darkness, come! Final warning! You asked for controlled breathing. Start the transfixed. My royal decree. Drop your weapons. Faster, stronger. Stay out of my way.
Hey Kiki, how are you doing? Oh, it's my own account. It's my own account, Kiki. So yeah, let's just.
Teamwork is trim. Eat this.
Hear the truth.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Of grace. Peace be with you. In the name of the truth.
My apologies. Sakura swirl. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
The truth shall set you free.
I always forget that I have seen Constellation 6
The
now.
world
Why do they never
joy.
take flight?
Door is opened unto you.
My apologies. Everybody stand. Out of the frying pan. Whirling snow. Eat this.
Did I mess up? Yes.
I'm going in. Witness the power of WuWa. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up. Embrace the ice. Everybody stand. You're toast. Ring cutter. No, my sword. Take flight. I'm going in. My apologies.
Yeah, he destroys the show so fast.
Coming to art. So let's.
So I don't know why I feel
No, my
Rosa is
sword.
way more comfortable to play now. Yeah, I just need to adjust my movement with Ayaka. I feel Rosa way more comfortable to play. I don't know why is that. Oh, I almost always know A9. Oh yeah, like you know, like yeah, it's hey Icy, how are you doing? Kiki, you're doing someone a bit. Oh no, like Kiki, it's my own account. Alright, time for today. Oh yeah, good night, Testa. Good night. Thanks for joining. Alright, so yeah, let me do a couple domains. But yeah, this Constellation 6 Bennett actually gives you some additional damage, and it's cool, not gonna lie. And he's not so like, yeah, I don't think he will just like, you know, he's so impactful for my account. You mostly changed to Ayaka and dashed with her. Yes, that's true. I need to get you. You know why? I used to play for 4 stars so bad. I just like, I mostly use 4-star. I like to use 4-star more than 5-star. Because of that, yeah, kind of like sometimes I'm clumsy with 5-star, especially with Ayaka. But I will, I need to do some adjustment. I will do it definitely.
Final warning! Justice will on my Mora! Get them! Hero incoming! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
Okay, good night, Dimmers, good night. You must teach. Defense, oh my god, defense. Another defense.
Quick, find some shelter. You don't want to catch a cold. It just puts unnecessary stress on your system.
You know what, let's try... Let me try this team. A kind of wave team, but with Zhongli and like Bennett, something like that. So yeah. Second half is going to be... Yeah, that's true. You're right. I mean, like, it's better to use charge attack with, like, when she gets infusion. That's true. Yeah, I need to adjust it because, you know, like, for me, it's like kind of like a first time with Constellation 6 Bennett. So, yeah. I definitely need to adjust my, like, yeah, moves because it's like, you know, like, let's say, yeah, I need, maybe it will take a couple days. But like, because I have it like it's the first day, like not the first day, first hours with Bennett. But I did my plunge with 200, and yes, I will do the video about plunge, by the way.
Overrule. Here comes the catch. Huh? Teamwork is true. Let's light it up! Busted! Things are about to get dicey. Going in! Transfix!
No, I can't.
Everybody stand!
Hey Rohit, how are you doing? Bro, why didn't you make a whole video? I wasn't ready for this change. For which one? Oh, for Constellation 6 Bennett? Oh, right, I will do the video, but I announced that like yesterday that I'm going to do that. So yeah, like I announced that in advance. But I'm going to do the video, by the way, right? Yeah, don't worry about that. I will do the video like short and like maybe like, yeah, most likely short video. We'll see.
Bring it! Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Clouds high. The birds
Of the time beckon.
wind strike.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Settle down. Shall set you free.
As one with wind and cloud.
Be sanctified. Grace be upon you.
Letting great names echo!
Peace and hope find you. Hear ye the word.
Wind strike.
Joy. The truth shall set you free.
Oh my god.
The power of your leaves opened
Let the mountain's veins boil! Shower me with praise! Let my name
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I hope I will get enough damage.
The time is beckoning.
Bring it! Letting great names echo!
time to shine! Strike a pop!
Bow yourself to that. Let the mighty be humbled.
Let me start again.
Blaze ready.
Let's light it up!
Solidify.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Transfix.
Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey. Ha! Everybody stand!
Overrule.
Damn it.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is...
Was my early comment when went 3 times? Oh, like bro, when net connection. That's alright. That's alright. It's completely okay. About that, like yeah, I announced that I'm going to like C6 my Bennett. But I will do the video because you know why? I made a ton of videos with damage, Mavuika's damage, Arlecchino's damage, and I still have some old videos. So yeah, like original videos, you know? I can do some adjustment and yes, do comparison video.
Behold the abyss.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Let the world collide!
As one with wind and cloud.
Be sanctified. Be with you. Name of the truth. Settle down. The power. Revelation.
Clouds high. The birds...
Time to shine!
Shall set you free. Hear ye the word. Justice, joy. Grace be upon you.
Letting great names echo!
Time to go.
And hope. Settle down.
Bring it!
As one with wind and cloud.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Silence.
Time to shine!
Bring it!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds...
The tides beckon. Settle down. Be
Would have Skirk get ruined by that? I don't think so, to be honest. You know why? Because you know what's a problem with, well, not a problem, but was like a catch with Skirk. Skirk with normal attack and burst attack at the same time. Most likely she will get something like ability like Arlecchino has. She will mark the enemy. She needs to consume that mark after some period of time, and she will get infusion. And by the way, we already know that that infusion can be stay on her if you switch the character. So most likely she will get not overridden infusion. So yeah, it already says that, like, yeah, she's going to like Arlecchino. If you get that infusion, you switch between characters, and that infusion is on her.
Late break.
Stabilize.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Going in. Transfixed.
Solidify.
Things are about to get dicey.
Come on, just change your position.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Gotcha.
Stabilize.
I messed up a little bit. Yeah, where is that pillar? Alright. Yeah, my bad. I need to place that pillar. Will no one gonna use Skirk and Banner together? And it's that's actually true. Actually, yes, that's true. I completely, you know, like you always forget that Skirk is going to be used only within Hydro and Cryo. Completely true. But yeah, in any case, she will get that infusion when you switch like a swap to other characters. You still like that infusion will on her anyway.
Gather.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Let's light it up. I'm going. Overruled.
Stabilize.
Game's up. Fun's over. Everybody stand.
Let me try to climb with Banner. Oh my god. Have to see is Banner buff greater than like Hydro Cryo bonus will. About that, hey, welcome back, Tanky. About that, you know what, Rohit? What I think about like since Arlecchino and Mavuika and like let's say Shanling, like Yoimiya, other pyro character, they all have access to melt. I don't think Skirk is going to be so like, because you know you can do overloaded.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
And yeah, it's way better because we have Chivalrous, great supportive character. So yeah, Escoffier is not that like, yeah, it's 55% like Cryo and Hydro Red Shred, but it's still, as you know, like buff work completely different. It's not like debuff. I mean, it's not like Shred. Shred, because like if it's a negative number, Shred is okay. But when it goes to positive number, it's like twice less, you know, something like that. It's not like buff. So it means for some enemies that Shred, I mean Red Shred, might be not so useful. I mean, not so like, let's say it's going to be useful, but not so much useful.
Solidify.
Here comes the catch. Teamwork is strength. Transfixed.
Gather.
Busted.
Once.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Everybody stand!
No way. Okay, I should have like placed that pillar. I'm not 200. Oh, congrats, congrats. Okay. Let me do some domain. Yeah, tomorrow maybe if I will get some time tomorrow I will do that Bennett test. Oh, by the way, you know what? I can try actually a different team. Yeah. Let me try. Yeah, let me try Bennett, Chevreuse, Official. Yeah, I'm going to change the team, by the way. So yeah, let me go this one. Let me try this different team. Okay.
You asked for it! Start the charge! Smash down! Yeah! Oof! 1, 2, charge! Yeah! Headbutt!
Yeah, let me try different team. Let me try Overloaded Arlecchino. I like Overloaded. This is Zhongli, actually. I'm not so comfortable to play with Zhongli. Yeah, they should give like Skirk a bit of dual DPS like xilonen and weak DPS. Oh yeah, maybe. Something useful. Oh, has some potential. Oh my god, it's terrible. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, let me try Overloaded with Bennett, but not with iansan. So yeah, it's going to be like this one, this one, this one, and Bennett. Second hollow, I'm going to use the same. Yeah.
Overruled! Reveal thyself! Hands where I can see 'em! Drop your... Let's light it up! I'm going... Overruled!
Oh my god, not this.
Transfixed!
Night Phantasmagoria.
You asked for it! Stop right there! Everybody stand back! Out of here!
Yeah.
Hands where I can see 'em! Drop your weapons! I'm going in!
Laid bare.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Yeah, 60. By the way, about like next patch, just keep that in mind. Like we're going to get about like 60 pulls only. Like that patch, which is like a Scofier patch, unfortunately.
Behold, the abyss has come.
Let the world collide!
Let me great names echo!
That hurts! Fallen leaves. Adorn!
Of grace,
Yeah, all over it.
peace be with you. My holy proclamation. The power.
Strike a pose!
Bow your head. The truth shall set you free.
The mountain's veins boil!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds.
Let my name echo in song!
Be upon you.
Wind strike.
Bow your head. Endure. Let the mighty be humbled.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Let me great names echo!
Silence.
Clouds high. The birds.
The tides beckon.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Be sanctified.
Bring it!
Hey Sino, how are you doing? Will Archon Quest mean 500 per direct, still only 60? Oh, you mean 60 primogems.
Overrule, everlasting as the moon. Transfix.
By royal decree! Hands where I can see 'em! Final warning! Ha! Teamwork is drip!
Laid bare.
As you wish, Mainfoot.
I need more energy on my shoulder.
Everybody
actually.
stand!
Why? She's like super low.
Witness
Super
my
low than me.
rise. Transfix.
Justice will prevail!
Midnight Venta.
Ha! Teamwork is drip!
Overrule.
Odds revealed! Hands where I can see 'em! Drop your weapons! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Oh my god, Vortex, like, can I add you in Discord? Yes, of course. I recently made... Yes, of course you can. So no problem. You can check my Discord into the description. By the way, we have a couple new codes, but if you don't know, like a couple new Mora codes.
Bow your head.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Let me great names echo!
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Bring it.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Ah, that was a waste.
The birds.
Settle down. Be sanctified. The tides beckon.
My best is so let me check it. Oh no. Like my bestie dreamers play every day with me. I may have could be some catfish. Scarlet? Scarlet. Oh, in Genshin? What can I add you in Discord? I like recently made an account there. Oh yeah, in Discord, yes, you can. Like it's in Discord. Like it doesn't in Discord it doesn't matter like Asia or other regions.
Transfixed by royal decree. Justice will prevail. Stop right. Everybody stand.
Oh my god, for real, just one shot. They actually can do that. They actually can do that. Okay, let's.
Lay bare.
Yeah, I definitely need some like more. Like today, I will try that. Like, yeah, I'm so low on chivalrous.
Odds revealed.
Yeah, I see.
Teamwork is strength.
This is where you fall.
Transfixed. Wings of darkness. Come. Hands where I can see them. Everybody stand.
One of them is range, another one is.
Insubordination. This realm.
They slapping me like. I know men often nowadays. Oh, it's alright. Okay.
Final warning.
Oh yeah. Actually, yes, I can do something like that. Let me switch to chivalrous, and it's lost of the time, you know.
Overruled. Odds revealed.
But in this case, I don't. But anyway, it's noblesse on both of them, so yeah, I will be alright. Yeah, no need to catch them.
Lay bare.
By royal decree. You asked for it. Teamwork is strength.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Shadow Raven. Left. Hands where I can see them. Stop right there. I'm going in. Odds revealed.
Vengeance.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Lay bare. The hearth.
Damn. Yeah, one more time and that's it. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying.
By royal decree. Drop your weapons. I'm going in.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You asked for it. Teamwork is dreamwork.
This shall
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. For stream. Oh yeah, like by the way, don't forget about that. Yeah, 300 primogems. It's not tomorrow, it's the day after tomorrow, but yeah, we're super close. And by the way, they also will announce some like stuff from like maybe about Skirk. We'll see. It's possible. It's annoying. I mean, like, yeah, the boss actually no. Like, I finished. I just like, you know, like I will do it one more time. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, you need to catch proper time to like do the damage and get some healing. So yeah.
Look out below! Final warning!
control breathing.
On. Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Hero incoming! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! Ow, ow, ow! Out of the frying pan, it's...
So yeah, if he gets a shield, actually you can destroy the shield. You see, like with
Yeah! Look out below!
with Orisa plunging, you can easily destroy the shield. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? Ah. Why are you using Oz? He's right, but like Oz is better. Oz is better. What about news about my capitano? Oh, about capitano, it's not like you need to wait. Like yeah, you need to wait a little bit because you know why? About capitano as well. He's still alive, but about playable. Oh, like you know why? Fischl is better, right? Fischl is way better, and you can do like a lot of stuff with Fischl. You know, with Raiden is like not like that. Orisa plunge is useful in this moment. Yes. I by the way, let me do couple times, then I switch. Then I switch to to Orisa.
Oz, reveal! Hands where I can see 'em! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Wings of darkness, come!
No rest for the wicked.
Drop your weapons! I'm going in!
Witness my rise. Overrule.
Justice will...
Damn, bro. Okay, alright, just like this, cool down. Chill, bro, chill. Chill, okay, let me reconfigure it. Okay, chill. I mean, I'm not going to like that, but it's possible. I did that couple times, so yeah. It's a little bit annoying though. Alright, so yeah, you know what? I want to try against these shielders. I want to try Orisa. I know it's not a great idea because Electro, but if you're going to use with Pyro, maybe it's possible. You know which team? Like overloaded with mavuika, like something like that. So yes, that okay. First half is going to be Navia, and we have free Bennett, right? So we can do like this thing. So yeah, let's give it a try. Plunge has always, yes, okay, right, that's true. Plunge has always, like, yeah, it depends on character, but yeah, some of them like benefit from that. Yeah, benefits from that plunge a lot. Vortex, why are you using? Oh yeah, Orisa plunge is used. Orisa plunge is great. Not gonna lie, I like it a lot. She's fun to play, but you know what the problem is? The problem is this enemy. That tulpa is super annoying. That tulpa is like incredibly annoying, especially for Orisa because she has like collisions. I told you guys. Just switch. Okay, my bad. Oh yeah, that's you right.
Everybody stand! Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy! Coming at ya! Feeling lucky! Attack! Going in! Booba, get them! Hiya! Ha-ha! Coming at ya! Cha! Fire! Well, after frying pan, into the fire. Eat. This one's got your name on it.
No matter what, actually, she's so powerful.
Feeling lucky. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Coming at ya. Cha.
Look, even Arlecchino plunge. Oh yeah, by the way, Arlecchino plunge. I did that Arlecchino. I will show you, by the way. You know what? Yeah, let me just like, yeah, just a second. Yeah, I want to try this plunge again. Actually, against this one, it's not a great idea, but let's give it a try.
Behold, the abyss.
You asked for it! Stop right there! Look at the flash! Let's burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Be with you.
You know why? You can destroy the shield. In this case, Shamanic is actually better.
It's justice o'clock!
You still can destroy the shield. It's terrible.
Drop your weapon! Controlled breathing! On my... Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, it's bad. It's super
Grace
bad.
be
See,
upon you.
I should have like...
Peace and
Just a second. What is the finest DPS in the game? Oh yeah, that's true. Actually not. I completely agree with you. She's really, really fun.
Bring it! Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Nice and sweet. Hey-ya! Feeling lucky? Watch out! Hiya! Attack!
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Watch out! That's fun!
Bring it!
Your toast! This one's got your name on it!
Wrath from the sky!
Alright, so yeah.
Yeah! Look out below!
Hands where I can see them! Stop right... I'm going in! Faster! Stronger!
Smash down! Headbutt! Oof!
the gift
Charge!
of grace. The name of the truth.
Why do they never miss? Yeah!
The power of revelation.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
The truth
You asked for it!
you free. Hear ye the words of joy.
I'm going in! Adventure, let's light it up! Final warning!
Actually, it's a little bit faster. Yeah, it's a little bit faster.
Let's light it up! Everybody, drop your weapons! Hands right!
Oh man, I'm stopping.
Control breathing!
On my dip! Headbutt! Oof! Ultimate flying kick! Hero incoming!
Alright, okay, let me just like, yeah, I need to use like, yeah. Navia plunge. Okay, let me do Navia plunge. Navia, just a second. You know what? I have, if I'm not mistaken, 101, right? Yeah, yes, let's use one of them. And let's do one more domain run. After that, like, yeah, it's going to be strongbox. I try to get more noblesse for my chevreuse. About plunging, actually, you know what? Within this domain, plunging Navia is better. And by the way, I will do the video tomorrow about plunging Arlecchino. Like in Spylavis, she's crazy as hell. So yeah. Shinyon. You can use Furina and Benny.
My contraptions are calibrated. We may now depart.
So yeah, rotation is going to be like this. Just a second. Do I have enough energy? I hope I have. I have, yeah.
Stray clouds converge!
No, I don't have.
Derivative!
Just a second.
Skyward! Inconsequential!
Just a second. Let me get the energy.
Scatter! Skyward! Skyward!
Alright, so yeah. This plunging, I like it a lot. I don't know about Spile Abyss by the way, but maybe we can try it in Spile Abyss as well. Like, not against Tulpa. You know why? Because against Tulpa it might be extra. Oh yeah, actually I will try to do the team in Spile Abyss. Because plunging can destroy the shell, but not all of the shells, you know?
Attack!
Make way for the...
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Teamwork is strength!
Coming at ya! Ah! Ha! Ah! Ah! Ha! Watch out! Ah! Fire! Well, whistle. Ah!
Can you dragon spawn? Oh my god.
Watch out!
Alright. So yeah, anyway, I messed up a little bit. What else? Can you try Ayaka Plan? Oh, like, yeah, I can. Why not? Just a second. Physical damage. Oh my god. I don't need that physical. I will keep it anyway. No. Plunge Ayaka. Yeah, like Red a couple days ago like shows me that team. Like, yeah, plunging Ayaka. But yeah, I have... You know why? What's the problem with plunging Ayaka? We only have couple sword characters with a fast plunging, which is Bennett, Albedo, Chiori, and that's it, if I'm not mistaken. Ayaka's plunging is not so great, you know? But yeah, let's give it a try, no problem. What is it? Can you try Mika? Mika? Oh, by the way, about Mika. Oh, Mika, you mean like Claymore one? Oh, you know what's a trick with the plunging? You need to increase normal attack. Like, actually, for Navia, this one is not so useful. Even though she gets infusion, you can actually keep it at level 6. I made that for plunging especially, you know? That talent was at 6. Because as you know, when you use skill, she gets infusion, was not for normal attacks. Chon-Yun plunging is possible, by the way. Alright, so yeah. Let's go and do some plunging Ayaka. Oh, it's like joke. Yeah, I got it. Like, Yone, it's a joke, but you know why? You use Mika, well, like, it's... Yeah, like, in some... You know, like, for me it's a joke, but if you say something to Rat, like, it's going to do the test immediately. Actually, he likes plunging so bad, so yeah. You want me to do, like, Ayaka, right? Not with Furina, because it's going to be, like, kinda bad. Let's go with Verisa, something like that.
I'm all warmed up.
Do I have... Oh yeah, I have enough energy, so yeah. Let's first use...
Skyward! Seize the skies! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Quick as a flash. Embrace the ice.
Her plunging is actually not so useful, you know? But shield, you see like how fast Bennett does. Way faster than Ayaka. Ayaka is not so fast.
My apologies. Huh? Teamwork is a trick. Take flight. Yeah. Coming to art. Sumetsu. Yeah. My apologies.
Come on, just die already, for real.
Make way for the...
Damn, that was broken. Yeah, wow, what looks... Oh, C6 Bandit, I told you, you remember, like, I told you I'm going to do, like, C6 Bandit? I did it today. So yeah, and it's actually super fun to play. I already tested him, and yes, I used my 4-star team, you know, like Rosa, and it was actually pretty fast. I mean, like destroying the shield, etc. It was super fast. Bandit C6 Noyaka, yeah, that's true. Crit damage plus crit rate. I will keep it. I will keep it. I don't have pretty good one. Alright, so yeah, let's do strongbox, guys. Oh, let's say yes, maybe. I don't want about congrats, but yeah, like now I use him with that Rosa team. It's way more comfortable to play because I destroy the shield super fast. And by the way, plunging also damage increase. Like plunging with like Arlecchino plunging. All right. Energy recharge now. Oh my god. Unfortunately, no energy recharge pieces today. Let me check what I got today. This one, I will keep defense. HP, I don't need it. Yeah, I can give it a try. Physical, crit rate. Oh yeah, geo damage bonus. I saw that like... Okay, this one. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, the only thing I got today was like this physical. I'm not going to... Yeah, let's try this one. Maybe I can get crit damage, you know? Alright, nice. Let's build it. Nice. Actually, it's good. Scam box. Actually, no. It's like... Now it's not a scam box. So yeah, let's build this piece. Nice. I accept it. Just imagine, the maximum for me is 28. If I can, like, yeah, if I only can. All right, I'll take it. It's 14 is already okay. Attack. All right. Let's try to do some, you know, reverse psychology stuff. Okay, I'll take it. Attack is okay. It's not a bad piece. Actually, it's my first crit rate though. Just a second, let me check. At least something, you know? Yes, it's not so useful for Verisa. To be honest, Verisa needs crit damage. But I'll keep it. Because I have this one, which is actually, yes, terrible. I will just, yeah, that was like the only one I have. So yeah, 16 attack, a couple, like some elemental mastery, a little bit more energy chat. So yeah, okay. Yeah, my Verisa build is kind of like, she's alright now. I still have some room to improvement, you know why? Because her overall stats is like this. It's not bad, but I have bad attack sense and not so great with this crit damage. Would be nice to get attack, etc. But you know what's the problem with that? I got like 2 rolls on defense and 2 rolls on elemental master, which is completely useless on Verisa. I mean, you can actually avoid using those. Alright, so yeah. Yes, it's alright. Yeah, I agree with you guys. It's that piece is not bad. If you need to do some like adjustment, it's actually okay. Maybe, like, you know why? If you are going to use different weapon, let's say, oh yeah, by the way, oh, I wanted to do the test. I forgot about that. I wanted that crit rate. You know which one? Let me show you guys. I completely forgot. I wanted to use WUTHERINGGIFT with these sets. So yeah, if I, now at the moment I have like this stats, 84 to 200, right? Just a second. I completely forgot about that. It's free to play Verisa if she is going to be cool. So yeah, if I switch this one, I get like, yeah, not enough. But let me check this one. 78 to 208. And by the way, that WUTHERINGGIFT actually, if you get proper buff, can give you crazy damage, you know? Like with proper buff, which is actually like elemental damage buff, or like attack is also cool. So yeah, it's a little bit more stats. So yeah, it's still playable. I maybe will do some tests. Okay. Alright guys, so yeah, this is it for today. Thanks for joining. Tomorrow it's the last day before the stream, before the like developer stream special program. So I hope we will get something new about future characters. We know a lot about Escoffier, and you know what? Escoffier, they haven't changed Escoffier at all. So yeah, she is going to be cool as hell. According to the like on paper, she is actually cool. So yeah, I hope she will be alright. And yes, that's it for today, guys. Feel free to join tomorrow, and bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Oh, just a second. What whether is a WUTHERINGGIFT or host or lost player? Yoni, about that question, actually, let me say something. I just like, you know what? My best build is like this one. I use like lost prayer because it gives you a base attack, high base attack, and also movement speed, which is actually useful. And within battle, you can get about like 3 stacks of this bonus, which is actually up to 24 elemental damage bonus buff. It's actually useful, you know, not gonna lie. So because of that, I use like this build, mostly this build, like this weapon and crit damage circlet. But if you don't have access to that weapon, WUTHERINGGIFT is a way, you know? But I think this one is better. This build I have at the moment is better than Obsidian Codex build with that WUTHERINGGIFT. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So it's up to you, like which weapon to use. I would suggest to use this one. It's again like this, all of these passives, it's actually work on Verisa pretty well. Increased movement speed without any condition, and when in battle, it's like, you know, like you don't need.
Secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple.
Just a second. In battle, it means when you like.
Woohoo!
You need to be in battle to get the buff. Like, if you are not in battle, you see no numbers, right? But when you within battle, actually you get that buff immediately. like 8% immediately, and after that like every 4 seconds like 8%. So yeah, like I recently got it. Oh, for real, congrats. That's a good weapon, not gonna lie. By the way, you know what, you can use this weapon on Hazo, you can use this weapon on Nuvolet. Like so many characters can use this weapon, like actually for Wanderer as well. So yeah, when you're within the battle you get 8% immediately. Oh yeah, it's 32 already. So yeah, like so yeah, like actually it's a good weapon, not gonna lie. That's why I use it. It's more consistent than Widzif. Widzif is like yeah, even Widzif is good when you get that 96%, you know, and attack. Other than that, Elemental Mastery not so useful. Alright guys, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
I will make you better. I will make you better.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Huh? 16.